Mum poisoned me with paracetamol yesterday, thinking it was Advil. It was dual action, ibuprofen and paracetamol. Subsequently, I get sort of like an anaphylaxis reaction to Panadol and my throat swells up. So I woke up this morning with that sensation, drove to work. As I was driving to work, I started getting these weird pains, like aches in my hip, my lower back and my glutes, not muscle soreness from the gym or anything like that, just weird sort of like spaced out sensations in those areas. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I should probably use my rat kit in the car, which I did, and came back positive, so I had to come all the way back home, and now I'm just rugged up. Even though I'm boiling and overheating, I tend to like doing this when I'm unwell, is rugging up regardless of whether I'm hot or not, and try to sweat it out. It's probably not the most healthiest thing, so don't do as I do. Got a coffee. So, since I've got some time, I've taken off player lock, and we're going to have our first actual look of an 8-minute quarter with the guys we've got. Now, I'm not going to pull the mic off. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. I'm not going to pull the mic out anytime I need to clear my throat or the back of my throat or my nose. It is what it is. I'm not going to apologise for that. That's just where
it's the
where I'm at the moment.
Pre-game show.
Welcome to 2K Sports,
and if I
Thanks
do
for joining us. Johnson,
need to,
O'Neal,
it's just going to have to happen. You're going to have to live with it.
And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Mets.
Because I think if I were to have to take off the mic, I'd be doing it all the time. So, ooh, nearly vomited there. Nearly vomited. So this is our first actual real play of the full team. So Knox is at centre, Anthony is at power forward, Barnes is at small forward, Alice Jr. is at shooting guard, and Hammer is at point guard, with Bradford and Payne on the bench, as well as Bazingas.
The heart of Texas, a look at the city lights of Big D, Dallas. It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Mavericks. They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
And you wondered coming into the season if this team might have some issues, and that's been the case here thus far. We'll see if they can address those issues. It's a long season and find a way to turn it around.
Clearly some deficiencies in this roster that need to be addressed. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I mean, they'd love to get back to around 500, but the way they're made and constituted, that'll be tough.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Ellis. And it's Knox in at the 5, down low. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Here's Smith. Shot from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. Passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Such a wide open look.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the
nice work by Hammer there.
Smith up top. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
And so here's Denver. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups, against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now here's Ross. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Back to Anthony. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Anthony against Smith. Anthony missing again.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And there's the pass to O'Connor. Kicks to Ross from past the arc. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Ellis, the pass to Barnes. On the wing, Ellis. He dishes it to Anthony. Pass to Knox. Nobody near Barnes.
Oh, wow.
From three-point range. The Mavericks leading. Ross with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Definitely getting used to not being on player lock.
Looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Knox, the pass to Barnes. To the right side. Here's Knox. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks. Yeah, Dallas's head coach and I were able to chat. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Denver with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Knox.
Gotcha.
Finish with 2 hands.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Smith drives in.
Oh!
And the Nuggets pushing it up
Oh.
now. Ellis with the ball. O'Connor the pass to Ross. Put that bucket in no time at all. Ross has got 5 points.
Poor rotation.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Mavericks making a change here. The Nuggets trail by 4. Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's an effort. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
The pass to Knox. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's deflected. Stolen by Randolph. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. 9 feet out. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Logan. Randolph with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. They double-team Randolph. Puts it up from 12. That is good. Ross has got his third bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points
Turnovers galore.
off turnovers.
20 feet out. It's blocked. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. There's the screen. Randolph a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. No good there off the double clutch.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Westfall. He's covered by Randolph. Payne passes to Porzingis. It's
Oh,
tipped.
wow. Why didn't that go to Payne twice there?
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Randolph.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Harmon. Goes back up. It's deflected.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Mr. Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And so here is Dallas. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Okay.
First one falls for him. Nurkic checked in for Dallas. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Memphis. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Here's O'Connor. That's tipped. And here's Payne. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting.
Don't know if that guy can shoot or not.
Over and over.
Not
The
bad.
defense has got to do a much
Decent
better
stroke.
job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter.
Substitution for Ross.
Smith right side, 4 on the shot clock. Nurkic can't hit.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And he overshot that one, missing. The Mavericks trailing. Ross with it, now guarded by Payne. Smith the pass to Logan. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Westfall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
In the corner, Smith with it. Denver grabs the miss. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Bradford to the right side. Here's Hamry.
There you go.
With nobody on him. He buries the jumper. He's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Who was that to?
I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, there's no doubt.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
He feeds it to Payne. Now the pass to Porzingis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Cross, that's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that's how
What a bad move there by the rookie.
In the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Feeds to Payne. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, it's tipped. Smith with it. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Now here's Payne. Here's Bradford. Rebound
wow.
by Smith.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Dallas, no good that time either.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Payne gets a wide open look. Buries the jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And the Mavericks call time.
Mavericks dancers, give them a round of applause, fans.
Oh, I'm really hot. I can't sweat that out any longer. Beanie is off.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one is hammered
Great
home.
transition there by the boys.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Smith drives in, and Smith gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. Here's Harmon. Bangs on the
Oh,
turn
wow.
down.
Nice stroke from long
Contested
range. If he
rushed
keeps
shot
getting
goes
those
in by
opportunities,
Harmon.
He better take them.
Here's Barnes. Denver passing it around.
Didn't
Now
mean to
it's the pass
pass that.
Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That should have been a dunk by Barnes to begin with, but I held onto a different button and ended up passing it
Very high
instead.
percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left them no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Barnes hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to O'Connor. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here's Barnes. There's
Bang.
another two-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
Here's O'Connor, and Anthony sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Harmon. Soft touch off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the dunk by Barnes.
How about
Dude,
just
it's so
breaking
easy to
out
score
the
with Barnes
Statue of
when he
Liberty
finds
from
that cutting lane.
Nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. O'Connor the pass to Randolph. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Randolph's got 5 points so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Wagner. It's deflected. All by himself. Look at that.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Tapped. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Ooh.
To the left side wing. Fires from 18. Good on the shot. He's got 9.
This
Only
is
up
what
by 3.
happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Ellis, that's good.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
20 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. Randolph passes to O'Connor. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Dishes at the paint. It's Ewing high post. Here's Westphal, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
One strong area has been their work on the boards. And you're trying to get ahead of the score and stay there. It often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a...
Well, that's all for now, as it looks like the second half is just about...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 5. Got Smith, and it's Covington in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. O'Connor covered by Barnes. Here's O'Connor. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Ellis, the pass to Knox. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Unlucky there.
The foul. It'll go to the line.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. First in scoring, first in rebound, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Barnes hits them both. Here is Ross. Passes it to O'Connor. From outside the arc. The shot is off. And it's Denver the other way. And here's Barnes for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The drive by Smith. That's good. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some
Oh, where was the defense? Where was the defense?
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing
sir.
it down hard,
Yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
The pass to O'Connor. Off the pick. Here's Logan. Here's
Grab the
Covington.
rebound. I'm on 23s yesterday. He's giving up rebound after rebound.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Denver has possession, leading by 5. Pass to Knox.
Oh,
Anthony kicks to Ellis. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's O'Connor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Hamry. That one goes. Count it. He's got 15.
Another
Hamry's
pass
just
put right into the shooter's
having some
pocket,
sort of a
right
game
in the
there.
shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Anthony. So for Dallas, their last game lost to the Grizzlies in Memphis. There's the pick. Smith drives in. Ross against Ellis. Clock at 6. Ross kicks to Covington. No good off the front iron.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis. Mavericks trail by 8. Smith outside. Passes to O'Connor. Here's Covington. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Fader on the way, and the shot is good. Covington's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Here's Smith, and that one's good. Now just a 5-point Denver lead.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That is good. Smith's got 8 points.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Ellis, the pass to Knox. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today,
Knox
Kevin.
is just taking the piss now.
His points, and he's producing.
There's the pass to O'Connor. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Out to the wing. The dish to Barnes. Right wing. The screen from Ewing. He used that fit just right. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Taft. Second shot opportunity, and Randolph with the layup. Randolph's got 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Ewing dishes to Payne. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Over the last few weeks, let's see how the Nuggets have performed. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Left side, Randolph. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Wagner.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Okay. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's O'Connor. A three-pointer is right on
That was
target.
terrible closing out by Ewing.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Denver making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Taft. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Westfall. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They double him with Payne. Here's Wagner. Off target with his 3.
And that's
wow.
played into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him.
I really don't like that in
He was all
2K.
on top of that one.
Even I could make
46
that pass.
seconds left here in the third quarter.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock in your situation.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Anthony kicks to Ewing. Anthony drives in. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Logan. No good. And a great show.
Up by
through
5.
3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Nuggets on top, leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Nuggets leading by 5, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Anthony, and it's Bradford in at the 3. The small forward. Ellis,
Knox got in the way there because he was through.
And he gets it to go.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's the screen. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
That was
and
nice.
It's Ellis finishing it off.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Here's Smith. Cannot hit. And Denver the other way now.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas.
Hamry getting up. Getting up.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds.
Great
in the
stats so
lane,
far
and
from
that
Hamry.
interior play has made a big difference in this game.
We didn't check the halftime stats, did we, like we normally do? Hamry's only got 2 turnovers, shooting 7 from 8 from the field with 3 from the 3-point line. He's got points responsible for of 26. Barnes has also got 2 turnovers, shooting 5 of 6, 1 of 2, 4 of 4 from the line, 15, 2, 5, 1. Knox is having a decent game there with 3 blocks and across the board stats with 6 of 7 from the field. Westerfall's just doing his thing, 6 of 7. Most of my boys are shooting alright. 12, 3, 2 and 2 blocks in 9 minutes. Payne hasn't really done much, but he's only had 9 minutes. Alice Jr. has had 6, 7 and 1 with 3 turnovers. Anthony's had 4 blocks but hasn't really done much. I didn't mind Boyd Forte with that corner 3 that you just saw there. And Bradford, Porzingis, maybe some trades are coming.
Harmon, he's guarded by Ellis. And it's off from 3-point range. The Nuggets leading by 11. Inside, Anthony dishes to Ellis. Back to Anthony. Wide open. Here's Knox.
Oh, great rebound, Knox.
Paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling
Kind of
this
flopped.
run.
The feed now to Covington. Dallas again missing.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside.
I've got the
there. I think
Gatorade
it's time
symbol
for him
on
to send a
myself.
message to his team.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
cactus.
exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on
Oh,
all
I'm
those
absolutely
points
cactus.
coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach
Oh,
for the Dallas Mavericks
boy.
said to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
O'Connor covered by Anthony. Clock at 6. Smith kicks to Covington. Looking to end the drought. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Barnes is coming there for the
them on
rebound.
both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Barnes passes to Knox. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
Right option, just horrible pass.
Ahead, here's Ross, and Anthony sends
That
it
was
back.
massive.
Here's Ellis. Banked in up.
That was a massive block.
off the glass. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Anthony down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their full bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Passes it to Knox. Anthony down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's good from Anthony. Denver making a switch here. Haynes checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Now Ross.
Oh, how am I, mate? I got COVID. Went to work today. Was driving there.
To the wing right side. From downtown.
Had some symptoms for something else.
One made 3.
Started getting some aches and pains before I hopped out of the car. Did a rat test.
Pulls up on the wing.
Sorry, a rat kit.
Here's Knox. He dishes it to Barnes.
And I'm positive.
And another miss by Denver.
So I'm slowly dying, man.
Pass to Ross.
If I die, someone needs to get paid into the Hall of Fame.
Again missing. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Knox the pass to Barnes. Feeds it to Anthony. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And the Mavericks call time here.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in their huddle. He's looking for some early offense, telling his guys to keep the pace up-tempo and not let that shot clock run down. And before the huddle broke up, he mentioned playing active defense in transition, telling his guys to be very quick to get back when the ball changes hands. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys.
Fully vaccinated. I haven't had a booster yet.
Anywhere else in the league these days.
Knox the pass to Payne. Down low.
There you go. Hit that, Bradford.
And again, it's Denver.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Covington, and it's blocked. Anthony on the wing. To the paint. Here's Westphal. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling
Ross.
for the victors.
Ross, what a block. That was going to be a massive dunk.
Crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Oh, there you go.
This one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The pass to O'Connor. Fires for three. Good on the shot.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Pass to Knox. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And here's Anthony from the arc. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Connor. The shot misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Westfall. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
And so it's Denver taking care of business.
Pretty interesting game, that one, off the player lock, because I've got some spare time up my sleeve.
I guess they don't need
Norm Anthony is a very interesting character.
Just a masterful performance all the way around.
Being, what is he, 6'11", small forward. He's blocking shots left, right and centre there. I think he finished with 6. Got his point stats up there late in the game to sort of round out his stats to a really nice stat line. We'll just see who player of the game is. I reckon it's either going to be Knox or Hamry.
Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
There you go.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
They're going to show
he put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets.
Nope.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith.
So we'll quickly check the stats. And I don't know if it's the COVID talking, but I feel like I need to do a trade. So Ron Connor, 31 years old, had 17, 1, 2 and 5, shot 6 of 16 from the field, was a -20. Covington, I think I thought he was a rookie, but I'm mistaken. Had a 14, 9 and 2 game. Harmon, who we had for a little bit, didn't really do much, but didn't play average and had no turnovers. Gary Taft. Now here's this Kirk Randolph dude. 7-foot centre. He had a sort of an okay game there. And we flip over to my boys. Hamry, 9, 4, 5, 0, 1 with only 2 turnovers. Westfall, 16, 4, 2 with 4 blocks and 1 turnover. Knox had a 15, 6, 7, 1 and 3 game with 2 turnovers. Barnes had a really good game there, 15, 4, 5, 1 with 3 turnovers. Shot 4 from the foul line as I'm struggling to breathe. Norm Anthony got there going late with some points. I think he was at 6 at one point in a last, and I think it was like 6-3 and he had 6 blocks, and he managed to get that up to 14, 5, 2 and 6 blocks. Ellis got some easy buckets, but in terms of his general style of play, he didn't hit his normal buckets that he's been getting on my player lock when I've been watching him play. Had an 8-7-1 game. Payne had an 8-1-7 game with only 1 turnover. Bradford, you know, when we gave up Owens for you, and you're coming off the bench with heavy minutes, and you're not really doing much with those minutes. I know you only had 14 there, but 4-4-3 isn't that great for someone who we're potentially going to be paying a fair bit of money to next season. Porzingis is on the decline in terms of what he's doing based on the minutes that he's getting, and Ewing there with only 1 assist with 4 minutes. And where's that Forte dude? Yeah, he had a nice game with 3 minutes. So we'll get out and we'll actually have a look at some trades as I choke. It might be a winning streak. Fans are not feeling confident. Geez, I hate these press interviews with no VC and servers turned off. They're so narcissistic. So, I do feel like a little bit of a trade. We'll see. Where are we? In Team Intel. We'll see who's selling and who are likely to consider untouchable and will likely trade him. Rebuilding. No teams have got anyone on the trade block at the moment. I'm just going to look at some things. Bear with me. Alright, so just look at our contracts. Payne's got a team, Payne's got nothing. Bart's got a team option. Westfall. Ewing's undecided. Payne's ineligible for some reason. So I can't re-sign him. I just have to hope I get him in the off-season. Wouldn't that be a disaster? I forgot about that guy. Daryl Pope. Decent mid-range. Scott Krause. That's actually not a bad trade. It's actually a really good trade. Jeter's 24. Oh, he's expiring though. Not great if you can't re-sign him. Then it ends up just becoming a Strickland for Bradford sort of deal. Which, you know, it's still is 2 years younger and relatively the same But where do you play him? You know, where do you play him? You can't necessarily play him with Knox and you can't really play him with Knox and Norm Anthony, so he'd have to come off the bench, which I don't think he would like. That's all of them. So we'll go with Bradford and Dallas. We'll see what that gives us. Oh, Timmy Kerr, he's old now, isn't he? We used to have him, and we always used to have Tatum. If Pope was a bit younger, I'd consider that. So, Bradford, King's future first, and Viana. Ooh, who's this dude? Magnus Norberg. He's only 6'4" though, as a shooting guard. I don't like small shooting guards. He wouldn't sook, being the beta dog. We're going to leave it. I know then this is probably going to upset some players. Simply business. Knox will probably be like, I hear you've been trying to trade someone for me. Yep. That's tough, love him. Alright, have one last go. So instead of... Oh, that'd be a stupid move. You're not going to get anyone better than Barnes at 91. What about Bradford and Porzingis? What does that get us? And a pick. Oh, because Porzingis will be on the... Try that again. So Bradford, Porzingis, and a future first. No. Weird. That's strange. We'll just try it with Bradford and Porzingis. Probably because of contracts. Yeah. Probably because of contracts. Easter show in Melbourne. Well, it was definitely Easter, which I was supposed to have Thursday with my RDO being on the public holiday. My RDO is going to be on Thursday. It's going to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday off. And now I am dying of COVID. And all of that will not happen anymore. So... the only thing I would consider is if I could somehow get a completely ready-made big with this situation. Nope. Quite possibly got it at basketball coaching. I don't know. I am around people on a Sunday work. I'm generally by myself around not a lot of people, so I wouldn't be surprised if I picked it up there. No, there's nothing there, guys. So instead of trying to, unless I do this, player finder, their minimum overall, let's just go to, how many players are in their 90s? 3. He's got a few ailments, this guy. Ooh. Nah, I haven't, man. I haven't. I've literally just come back from my trip, and I have done some reviews, but not a lot. I'm still trying to upload my content from... what do I do? Let's have a look at my... Let's have a look at where my 2 picks are. Ooh, my Mavericks pick is Raptors. Ooh, maybe... I wonder... Ooh, do I, Zaka? Do I do it? Do I trade this pick that's going to be pick 14? Excuse me, got the burps. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to propose, go back to Houston. I'm not too sure if I went past them. Woodson, go Westerfall, Bradford, Raptors, Kings pick, and Vienna. Getting back Popov. Seems like I'm giving away a lot. Oh, don't want to give up Barry. Don't want to give up Barry. What do you reckon, Zaka? I reckon I pull the trigger. I'll let you decide, mate. I don't know if they're going to accept this trade with Barry in there, but it's a step up from that Vienna dude. Do you reckon I am giving up too much there? What do you want to see? Do you want to see me with the 91 overall centre in my side? I'm giving up Bradford and rookie Westfall. A future first, a current first, pick 14, and a 76 overall power forward for a 91 overall centre, who's only got a team option next year. You tell me to pull the trigger, I'll make this work. You know, this can be a viewer's choice. You want to see Bradford and Chad still on my side? Well, then I'll leave it and Well, we'll go to Bradford's stats. Bradford's 12, 3, 1 and 1 block. Westfall is a rookie coming off the bench with 7, 3 and 1. And Woodson is 14, 9 and 1.6. His field goal percentage is pretty average. But what's his stats? They shouldn't be that low. He's 7'2" as well. What's Westfall? 7 foot. I'll make this work. If you want me to pull the trigger, I'll make this work. They may say no. Oh, and I haven't shown what Barry's getting. So he's coming off the bench and not really doing much, but that's because he's getting stuff all minutes. Nah, they said no anyway. I'm not going to give up any more than that because that's overs. That's overs. So, nah. What I will do though. Nah. Not giving up Hamry. No way. So what I'll do is Hamry will be an untouchable. Bradford. Westfall. I've just got a really sore throat and my joints are aching. Nah, nothing's making sense there. Nothing's making sense. So that's where it stays. I'm going to jump off now, man.